Good morning. I know, I'm waiting on people to join. There we go. Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Good morning, Chris. Hi, Karen. Hi, Deb. Good morning, Sonia. So this is Miss Priya. Priya Tiger currently has access to her normal enclosure, but also the enclosure next door, which is where Kali was. Hey, Tanya. Good morning, Kim. Hey, Ashley. So Priya's very excited because all of the keepers are currently working on lockouts, and keepers equal food, so she's all riled up. There's Candy and Victoria. Good morning. So what they're doing is, not only do we close the lockouts for Sapphire and a few other cats, they actually are double locked out, so they also have to be behind a secondary door. No thanks. That was real pleasant. Was that a good morning? Was that a good morning? All right, you better go follow them. So this is Sapphire, not playing along. Come on, go back there and see Victoria. Have you marked Victoria yet today? She's something else. All right, so we're gonna walk away from them real quick just so maybe she'll focus. And I was gonna show you guys Kali over here. Kali is on vacation, but you can see there's a transport cage right there. Hi, babe. What you doing? Hi. I know, I kind of heard you weren't playing along the game they want to play with you. Yeah. So you can see the transport crate there. And that's because we are hoping that we had about a little over a week to be able to see if we could get her to eat her food in the transport, so that when it's time for her to leave vacation, we can load her into the transport and then take her to Tiger Lake to be neighbors with Duchess. But so far, she is not falling for that. Hi. So far, you're not falling for that. See, I'm too smart. I'm too smart. Yeah. So pretty. And this is Kali. You guys are still just joining in. We started with Priya. Looks like they had to give up on Sapphire. She won't shift. And then we came over to say hi to Kali. And Kali's on our 2.5 acre vacation rotation. Yes. Hi. Got the best tiger chuff in the whole world, don't you, lady? Don't you, lady? Chuff, chuff, chuffs. Roll, roll, roll. Oh. I know. Yes. I know. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. And she really just trying to distract me so she can grab the camera. Is that the game? The game? You guys can probably see her rolling around doing this if you go to the Explore camera. And that's at bigcatcams.com. Huh. Can I see you on that camera too? You can see she's got a big open space there. You gonna go see Hoover? I know Hoover was out a minute ago. Yep, you walk on down there. So fingers crossed that Kali will load up, because otherwise there's no other way to get her to Tiger Lake. Sapphire again will be coming back. This is what I mentioned last week when I said remind me to show you guys something hilarious that we put up in Outback. This is a photograph that I took of Amanda that Carol turned into a sign. Thank you so much, Beth, for your donation. So this is the cutoff point for tours. You are able to see Sapphire and her front view enclosures. You're able to see the cat on vacation if they're up front in the roofed area or along the front long fence. But once the tour guides turn this corner, the next set of enclosures is for Amanda. And we just don't like to push Amanda. And this photo, when I took it, she was in the elevated den where Hoover is now. And Andre was actually asleep right below her outside of the den. And she was asleep, and then in like 0.2 seconds, that's the photo I got. So she doesn't even tolerate her own keepers that love her and care for her and give her treats and food. They're definitely not going to tolerate large groups of tours, so we don't do that to Amanda. Thank you, Janine, for your donation. Hi, Mandy. Speaking of, whoa. Hi. Meow. Hi, pretty girl. I've been trying to make friends with her when I do meds with Hoover. Try to come out and talk to her and give her a little good neighbor treat occasionally. I'm trying to buy this friendship. I know. Actually, Jinx and Nikita were on lives last week. If you ever missed the lives, keep in mind there's a little under 60 cats here, and I can't show you them all every day. But you can always rewatch the lives. Yeah, big yawns. If you go to facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. This is Amanda. You ever gonna put your ears up? No? Whoa. Oh, thank you for the chuff, though. That was good. That was very good. That's very sweet, thank you. Although I know what you're fueling up to do. Thank you, Miriam, for your donation. Kira Cat is watching, that's awesome. Sometimes I regret saying things on lives because then I get kind of inundated with like private messages and getting tagged in things where I'm like, oh man, I really opened a door there. But I absolutely loved last week and through the weekend. Every time I opened my messages on Facebook, I would have pictures of people's animals and pets watching big cats, not just the lives, but just any of the videos, and it was really awesome. So thank you guys. I know, my goodness. I know. Yeah, we move at a pretty fast pace here. Lots of things happen basically every single day. So it's really important for you guys to, if you want to stay up to date and on track with everything at the sanctuary. Carol does daily updates and daily briefings. Yes, we try to share everything on our Facebook, our Instagram. Okay, I can tell I'm testing the waters here, so we're gonna walk away, but we're gonna go down and see Hoover. I think Karma's doing meds this morning and Hoover's on her list. Oh, are you honking? Oh, hi, sir. Oh, in your favorite place in the mornings. Oh, hi. Thank you for that. He likes to chase your feet. You like to chase everybody's feet. Oh. So this is Hoover. Morning, Michelle. You can see Kali has made her way down to entice him from across the way. Oh, Hoovie's our only male tiger at the moment. He gets lots of attention. You get lots of attention, don't ya? So today is also Apollo, our Siberian lynx. It's his 22nd rescue anniversary. So he has had the had the privilege of living at Big Cat Rescue for 22 years now instead of having been made into a fur coat. He was saved from a fur farm. Look at you being sneaky. You're being so sneaky. Whoa. I know, you're so silly. You couldn't show everybody your pretty colors that way with you being backlit like that. This is where he has to devise a plan on how he might be able to sneak back up on me. Or he'll be typical Hoover and just go in his den. We'll see. We'll see if he wants to be tricky. So I'm gonna we'll walk back up to my cart and maybe go say hello to Apollo. Oh, where's he going? He's going through his tunnel system. So here, Hoover's gonna show you the perfect example of how all of the cats have many, many different sections to their enclosures, and they can walk through guillotine doors and little tunnel systems to access different areas. So he's going the distance today. I find it really hilarious that Carol moved the camera from, it used to be back here, pointed at this platform. Hi! He's like, oh, I didn't think you'd follow me back here. It's a jungle. Anyway, so it used to be pointing right back there at that platform, and she moved it to the elevated den where he'd been hanging out. And as soon as it got moved there, he stopped hanging out in there and went to the other den. So we didn't even move it close to that den. We just pointed it towards that den. And now, yep, he just did it. Oh, that little stinker. All right, we'll walk back here. I'll show you his new game. So literally where the old camera used to be pointed is where Hoover now hangs out. While the camera is still way at the other side. You stinker. Did you really do that? Did you really come lay under here? No. Hi. Hi, my boy. Look how handsome you are. Look how handsome. You got stinky face. And he's like hiding his eyes from us. Oh, he does know, and he just doesn't appreciate being watched. I think that's exactly why having him back here and out back again is such a good thing. You're so silly. You're so silly. That's what I love about you the most, though. Yeah, that's what I love about you the most. You just crack me up. Look how handsome. Look how handsome you are. Good morning, Suzanne. Happy Monday. If you guys are just joining, we've pretty much been hanging out in Outback. We started with Priya. We almost got sprayed by Sapphire. We got some lovin's from Kali. We saw Amanda's new sign and had some pretty nice moments with Amanda. We came over here to see Hoover. You're hysterical. You smiling? You're smiling. Yeah, it's a scary smile. A very scary smile, sir. Karma's not gonna enjoy having to feed you under there. That's not fun. That is not gonna be fun. You're so goofy. Alright, we'll let you be. We'll let you be. I just wanted to show everybody your silly game. You're having lots of fun. It's cute from here. He's got a really nice view of the lake area. So he's right along the lake. Thank you, Lane, for your donation. All right, bear with me. We won't see a cat for another couple of minutes because I gotta get back out of Hoover's jungle here. With all this rain, it's been a lot harder to get out and mow and weed whack, and then everything's growing times 10. A literal jungle right now. Oh, he cracks me up. All right. So if we can get back to my cart, we'll go up and we will say hello and good morning and happy anniversary to Apollo. And then that might have to be it. I have a ton to do today. I'm redoing our main online store, which is bigcatrescue.biz. Thank you, Gail, for your donation. Overall, I really like how that site already functions. It's just very outdated. Miss Amanda. So we're gonna give it a new look and lots of new features, but it's a big undertaking. Ow. All right, lady, next person you see will have food. I'm sure you'll yell at them. I'm sure you'll yell at them. That's okay. I actually haven't heard if we're gonna have a medical Monday today, which is kind of why I went ahead and went live, because I didn't want to cheat you guys out of a live at all, because once I dive into work, I would hate to hate to keep you guys from seeing the cats. Oh, Bethian's here. She must be feeding Outback. Here's Sapphire again for anyone who missed her before. See? Look behind you, Saph. Breakfast is here. Breakfast is here, silly. Breakfast is here, silly. Saph. She's very intensely listening. She's very interested in whatever they're doing over there with Priya. So I see Catherine and Lauren over with Priya. I have a feeling they're just trying to shift her back into her normal enclosure. But all she wants to do is rub along them on the side of the enclosure. All right, let's start driving that way and we'll see what's going on. On our way to Apollo. All right, bye, pretty lady. You better go eat. Open, that's where I've got to go. I've got a lot of products I need to rephotograph. Oh, actually maybe they're closing her out of her own enclosure so they can like mow and stuff. I don't know what's going on. You being goofy? Priya's being goofy. Oh yeah, I have a feeling they're mowing in Priya's today. That would make sense. So scared of that tiger. I'm not so scared of that tiger. So cute. Oh. Hi. Hi. So Cyrus is right next door to Priya. You can see Catherine back there. That's Priya's enclosure. And we were a little worried about how he would react to her coming home from vacation, but he's actually been fine. He's been, for sure he poops in that area. Not that you guys want to know that. But as a keeper, you have to every day walk around the enclosures and find the feces and old enrichment. And that's the area he marks the most. So you can see it doesn't really faze him to walk over there anymore. All right, silly. See you later. All right, so let's go try to find Apollo again. Keep getting distracted. Wrong walkout, silly. MC's feeding Jasmine, and Jasmine's just wanting to be distracted. Good morning, Lakeview. cabana. I know you guys have seen it from the inside, but from the outside, it now has windows and air conditioning instead of being just like a screened-in porch. So that was an amazing job that Victor and Jamie pulled together. So that way the kittens can pretty much be in there year-round now. Oh, it looks like they might be feeding Apollo right now, so... here. We'll go say hi to him anyway. It's his big day. Morning. Sorry to everybody I have not been answering questions for. I try to keep my eyes on the road and on the cats. We don't need a crazy viral video because I drive off into the lake when I'm trying to answer questions. So I'll show you guys real quick. So Apollo's enclosure is all of this. It wraps all the way back there. And he has a really big portable AC unit right now, so that when he lays on his coolaroo, he gets all the AC. So I'm gonna keep my distance. He's currently eating right now. Hi, Paulo. We feed every day between 8 and 9 a.m. And so the little box that you see him in with the door is called his feeding lockout. He only goes in there during feeding time, or for him, he actually has water bowls that are scattered around his enclosure, like that one there. But most of the feeding lockouts have fresh water bowls in them as well. But we also use these little feeding lockouts in case we ever need to trap them or take them to the hospital. Hi. Was that good? So it looks like he's getting a red and mush day. Mush is basically a ground carnivore diet. It includes like all the roughage that they would get naturally in the wild, organ meat, all that good stuff. To us, it kind of looks like hamburger. Then he also got some pieces of red, which is just beef. It kind of looks like steak. He's usually a clean plate club, but I don't want to get too close and make him feel like he needs to eat really, really fast. Cats that eat super fast tend to throw it back up, which is not fun. Every last drop. Once he comes back out of there, we'll see where he wants to settle down, and then we'll get a better view of him. That layer of chicken wire that goes around the feeding lockout is to help get rid of any kind of pests like birds or anything that might come try to steal the food from the cats. Yep, 22-year rescue anniversary today for Mr. Paulo. Hi. Every last crumb. Well, that just confirmed that. The radio did say they were locking Priya over into Kali's old enclosures so that they can mow and do maintenance in her normal enclosure today. And then yesterday I saw an update from the coordinators that moving forward, the cats that have like open air sections and roof sections, during feeding time, the cats with open air sections are going to be locked into their roof sections until the cleaners come around, because essentially a lot of the cats don't want to shift later in the afternoon, and they have water bowls that we're not able to scrub. We just have to top them off, and then they get filled with algae and really gross stuff. So we are going to try a new system. So every day, no matter what the weather's like, they'll be locked in their roof sections long enough for the feeders to go around and be able to scrub and clean their water bowls in each section. There he goes. Probably off for a drink. Getting a drink. Good boy. Well, Laurel, he was born in 1997, and from my understanding, I obviously was not here at the beginning of all of this, but he was rescued with like Bobcats and other Lynx from fur farms, and from my understanding, they were all pretty young. But he was born in 97, so he probably came here maybe a couple months old, if that. He and Tiger Lily are pretty much the last remaining from the fur farm rescues. So we've been around for 27 years. Yeah. Now where are we going? See what fun place Apollo's gonna settle in. Probably not in front of his AC. That's the funniest part. We always do everything we possibly can to get the cats the comfort they need, and then they still just do whatever they want to do. Where are you going? You gonna go to your AC? You can actually see the leaves blowing all the way near the back. That's how far out that AC unit pushes cold air. He's like, I don't trust what you're doing, lady. Let's come over and say hi to Nabisco real quick, and we'll let Apollo settle in somewhere. Hi, are you being good? Are you being feisty? This is Nabisco. He's a bobcat. Yeah, I believe Apollo, when he was in the hospital last, he was almost 70 pounds. Oh, well, that was short-lived. See where he's gonna end up. Look like a man on a mission. Hi. What was that noise? You quit trying to get my camera. You're so bad. Oh, Lord. He is something else. Cutie pie. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. Oh, it looks like Apollo settled in. So this is going to be really adorable, but you're probably not going to hear much because we're going to have to be by the AC unit, so it might be kind of loud. Did you get settled in? Talk about pampered. Hi. Talk about a pampered boy. Alright, well this is going to be the sweetest thing you guys see all day, I'm sure. Look at that full belly sleepy face. Oh my gosh. What a good boy. This just makes my heart like explode. This is what we do all the hard work for, so we can make them feel safe and comfortable and happy. He's gotten 22 years of it. It's pretty amazing. I know, look at his little ear tufts in the wind. I've gotten some really cute ones of him on his coolaroo, some good photos lately, but I don't know if you can capture how cute it is with all the breeze. Thank you to everybody who shared. Thank you to the 5 people that donated today. It's people like you are why we can afford to give them portable AC units and coolaroos, and just, you guys are just so amazing. So it's a very happy anniversary for Apollo today. This will post automatically on our Facebook page. It'll also be at dailybigcat.com and facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. If you start it from the beginning, you're going to see all of the tigers of Outback. Learn about Hoover's silly game lately. And our very sweet boy Apollo. So handsome. I like have tears in my eyes. This is so cute. What a handsome boy. Well, I hope you guys all have a great week too. Thank you guys very much. Happy Monday. I guess if we do something in the hospital today for Medical Monday, I'll go live, or the Explore camera will be on. I have that big project I'm about to start working on. BigCatRescue.biz is going to get a makeover. Oh, and yesterday I added Running Bear paw prints to Amazon and Teespring. I can throw that out there, as well as a new design of Nikita, if you guys haven't seen that. So check those out as well. All right, sweet boy, you enjoy your awesome day. Everybody. I'm sure I will be seeing you guys again soon. Take care.